Hey, all, Nani here. I'm gonna do an update on the Lagoon expansion. We'll call this one part 2. So, quick story, I completely made this entire video already and didn't realize my husband had unplugged my speaker last night. I'm like, oh my god, what's wrong with my audio? Anyway, he came and fixed it, so I am redoing it. Day after the wedding, so I don't know what kind of noise y'all are going to hear in my house today. It's been kind of crazy and hectic. Great wedding though, beautiful wedding. Okay, so please don't forget to hit the like button, share my videos, comment, etc. It helps push my videos to the top, and let's get going. So I think from my last video, I kind of left off where I was having to repair these houses. I'm not sure if I got you those screenshots before, so I'll point that out again right now. And you can see I've also circled these green things, and we will talk about that in a bit. First and foremost, okay, giving treats to those 15 mermaids, that requires this, this, and then you have to repair those houses, and that's what the rest of this was for right here. And this was the original supply list. You can see it's grown a little bit. You are going to need a lot of florins. I think you're actually going to need more than this. I think you're going to need more than this right here, because you're going to need to be purchasing harpoon weapons, and you can do that also with florins. Okay, so this isn't going to be an easy peasy, get done yesterday type of an island. It is a new piece of land, and that is never an easy task. So there's a little bit more to it than we originally thought. So that said, at this point, and this list may change again, you can see this has been added. This is going to be for mining ore a little later. I'll show you that. And you're going to need a bunch of this stuff too, and 10 eggs Benedict. So I don't know if I had shown you this last video or not, so here it is. This is where you're going to have to gift the mermaids, and that's giving them this fragrance and soap and whatnot. You're going to have to chop down all this coral here and use that to craft up to restore your buildings, and I'll show you that right now. Or actually, I'll just do it like this. Here's the little, on the island, the little shell castle in the front is where you're going to be crafting throughout the quest, and you can see these take 2 hours, and you need 30 of those, so it's quite a waiting time on that. I actually am on the island, so you just click it right down here by your boat, and there you go. And you can see I've got a few more to finish back here. These are the green things we're talking about. We'll discuss in just a second. You're going to need scissors for those. Alright, the way to get the scissors is to bribe the mermaids. Alright, I want to give a huge shout out to Lenora and Melissa, who have been the ones posting in my group to get most of this information that I'm sharing with y'all. So thank you so much. Lenora did this graphic about getting the scissors. That's what you take. Just noises in my house. It's the day after the wedding. Hang on, please. I do believe they're building something back there. I'm going to have to go see what it is. Alright, so you give this, you get 1 pair of scissors, and then you have to wait 20 hours to do it again. So you're going to need, you can see what Lenora says, different mermaids want different amounts, so between 30 and 50 smoothies and 30 and 45 fans, and you need to get the 15 scissors. And as I said, 20-hour wait. Oh, I forgot to tell you, at this point, 10 of your mermaids are going to disappear, so you are literally working with 5 mermaids. So 5 mermaids are going to have to do this for 15 scissors. That's 3 rounds, waiting at 20 hours between each round. Thanks again to Lenora and Melissa. Okay, so while you're waiting on your scissors, there is something else you can do. You're going to have to fill these chests, 4 chests with diadems that you can now craft in the same little shell castle at the front. And you can see that is also taking florins. Everything's going to take florins. Okay, here is the quest for that, and you can see you're going to need pearls. We're going to talk about that in a sec, but you need 20 diadems, and they're at 5 hours a piece, and you need florins for that as well. So also quite a lot of waiting on there, but you can get several of these done in the time that you're waiting for your scissors. So we'll start working on that. They are building something back there. Alright, y'all. Some of the pearls that you're going to need are going to be behind these grass things, and you can't get that till you get scissors. In the meantime, go around looking for these jugs that are around like this, a sea vase. Here's one back here. You can click on those to get pearls out of there. You also have these open clams. You can click on those. Alright, and then you also have closed clams. So you probably want to work on those first because those are going to take strength. And later on in this quest you are going to need all your strength and you're not going to want to be doing this. So get your clams opened up, the ones that are closed, now while you can go back and have your strength refill. Alright, y'all, after you get this done and get these chests filled with diadems, that purple part should, and you get all your scissors, which you'll have to do to get this done anyway, the purple part in the back is going to open up for you then, or should. Okay, so here's the first quest right here. Oh, did you hear my husband go woohoo? I think whatever they built must have worked out for them. Alright, so 10 keys to capture the 10 mermaids that disappeared from the beginning. Alright, you can see that stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. This is where you're going to be using all your ropes and buckets. You have to do this 10 times, and it's going to take 1 full mound completed to make 1 key, so times 10. Alright, and here is the requirement for crafting the key, and you're going to start using up your amethyst florins now. And blue. Okay, so these X's Melissa marked on this map. There's mounds there. You can still see one present there. We also got 2 right here. Some of them are behind crabs, so let's talk about crabs. And don't forget that I warned you it's not going to be so quick and easy as we thought. Okay, so here is the quest. Get turquoise seaweed, fill the court crabs castles, and take iron from the court crabs, 30 of them. So I have a question into the game about whether we have to battle them or not. There's a look at the question I asked them. They have not responded to me. It is Sunday afternoon, so I do believe we are going to have to battle 30 crabs. I'm not absolutely positive about that. I've also asked Melissa. She's not been online for a bit. I will probably do an update video about this, but at this time I think we're going to have to battle 30 crabs. So let's look at this map again. Here's a crab here. It's one of those lighter purple ones. Here's one there, same color, one there, same color. You can see this one looks different. It's a red crab. Or pink. I don't know if you want to call that pink or red. Alright, there we go. So, if it is times 30 crabs, and I may be wrong about this, and y'all be happy for me to do an update saying, hey, I was wrong, but I think it's going to be 30. So, the smaller, darker, purpley blue ones are 56 strength, and the big one is 75 strength. I don't know how many of the 30 are big. You could see on that map that there were 3 of the smaller and 1 of the big one there. Okay, next. Oh, first this. If you need to buy harpoons, you can do it with diamonds. You'll get this pop-up if you run out. You always in the shop, you can buy them this way, and that also takes florins, and that's a lot of green florins. So if you're low on green, you might want to do a florin island now and then, and we'll have one tomorrow, a new one, and I'll get that up as soon as I can in the morning. After that, it's Kraken battles, 15 Kraken tentacles, and these are 60 strength each, and you can see them down here, so it's going to be a lot of battles. And the bummer thing is these also take the spear or harpoon, whatever you call it. The same weapon that you use for the crabs is the one that you're going to be using for your Kraken tentacles as well. Alright, y'all, next, here we go. We got to make 5 seahorns, and you can see that the 5 seahorns take 15 of the amethyst florin. So, what is that? How many is that? Y'all know I hate math. It's the day after a wedding. 15, I think. Is that right? 15? Alright, we're getting to the end of this video. So, this is what's next after that. So, collecting the magical voices. I'm going to ask Melissa what's involved with this. I have no idea what we have to do. So, I'm going to end the video with this information and then start it with the answer to that question. What do we have to do to collect magical voices? And returning the magical voices are going to require 10 of the eggs Benedict. That is the new item you're cooking in your kitchen on the Lagoon. And those take ostrich eggs, so you'll need at least 10 ostrich eggs for that. Alright, also I'm going to leave you with the list again. As I said, up to the point I just showed you, this is what you're going to need. I will update again when I get answers from the game and talk to Melissa about those orb thingies. I will come back with a part 3 video. Alright, and that's it for now. Okay, I hope everybody had a spectacular weekend. Please don't forget to hit the like button, share my videos and all that, chit-chat with each other in the comments. I'm about to go get a glass of wine, and I hope y'all have a great week ahead, and I'll be back with you in the morning with a Florin Island. Alright, you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you, y'all. I couldn't do this without you. Thank you. Okay, have a great day.